But how is the gameplay gonna be? That's the real question that just is looming in my mind. Marvel's Avengers looked incredible until it came out, and then it was like, oh my god, it's a dumpster fire. And I'm really hoping that that's not like this. Oh my god, the loading screen? Hello, let me play, I'm playing? Hello, I'm hitting X? Start? I love the loading screen right off the bat. This group is one of my favorite groups in the Marvel Universe, hands down. And it's not even close. They have that charm and that personality about them that just...
37 units?
It was new to the Marvel Universe. In that sense,
We
anyways.
intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
What about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mako
I will
star system.
sacrifice your head.
And
Look
take
at-
us to the majestic mountains of
mature.
Kakarantara.
Guys,
I like the
I
decisions you
think
have to
we
make.
should hear our group for once.
You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No.
Groot's low-key
no,
kinda
he's
yoked.
not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Tell Groot. I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
And so you get to choose. That's so
Well,
cool.
Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable
I just really hope that it actually makes a difference in what happens.
and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
How much of the gameplay are we gonna get to
Seriously flying
see?
into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
Wow, this
That's
is so much
not
more
how
than I
women
thought we were
work.
gonna get.
Weather.
Well, first, I didn't even think we were gonna get this. So the fact that we're getting all of this on top of it is just...
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far! That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer.
Oh, that's
Figure it out on the
fantastic.
way.
And then you're gonna walk right into gameplay. Welcome to next gen, baby.
As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
It looks good.
We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing.
I'm really worried about the frame rate.
So good.
Because that was one of the major issues that Marvel's Avengers had, was the performance and the frame rate.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
And then there was some concept ideas for the game that didn't really flow very well at all, but I think us only playing as Star-Lord fixes a lot of
At
that.
least you got a jacket. Some of
In
us are
theory,
soaking
anyways.
here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I face more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Feeble One.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
That's gonna be the thing about this game is even just walking around hearing them talk is gonna be entertaining because that's how they are. We are getting so much information on this game right now.
We should have gone to Mako 4.
Oh, it's a big old Jello cube.
I would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. Think I'm scared of some little...
It's not alone. Get ready.
And here we go, a little bit of combat.
They are amorphous vermin.
Shoot first.
So it looks like you can control your team.
Hurts much.
And they all have their own special abilities. That's cool.
Meet your maker.
Aim assist is real strong. Nice.
This is the local
I mean, how badass is that? Just conceptually, to control Star-Lord and have the Guardians of the Galaxy around you that you can control at your disposal. How sick is that?
Should we ask them for directions?
That's
I'm
amazing.
thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside.
It's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
Oh no, whatever will we do?
I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me
You can encourage him or you can stop him.
It'll
Encourage
be
him.
fine. Just curl
Chunk
up in
him.
a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No.
Very well.
Peter!
It's okay. He'll land on his feet.
That's
Guess
great.
that only applies to
And look, it
cats.
has, you guys probably can't see it, but it had some consequences.
I am not familiar with these words.
Maybe you have a relationship like mechanic with every player of your team. Or every member of your team.
Bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10.
Okay, deal.
Wow. I'm so cautiously optimistic about this right now.
You even think of pulling that
Wait,
scud again?
hear that?
Guys,
More Jello.
I got it.
Oh, behind you.
These creatures are perfect predators.
stop cheering for the murder monster.
Oh my god, the frame rate. See, that's what I'm talking about. And the fact that you know that and you're showing that has me so worried.
Bad dog.
Like, that kind of stuff can't happen. You have 2 enemies around you in your whole squad. That's it. Oh boy.
The mouth, dodge the tail, slice the hair!
Is anything on this planet not trying to kill
That
us?
has me so concerned.
Guys, huddle up.
They keep moving around!
That's so awesome. He starts listening to his jams. But look at the frame rate, dude. It is so bad.
Yeah, I smell it too.
Now, yes, they can obviously do things to help improve that.
Sent by Lady Hellbender.
But the fact that they're showing this knowing that the frame rate was choppy is what has me concerned. Because they know that people are going to notice that.
That is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh,
How long
right.
are we going to get for this?
Sage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
There's been a lot of choices that you've been able to make so far.
Maybe Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
Really?
This is an affront to democracy.
I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one.
Yeah, we noticed.
And if they do have a relationship,
You want to make that call,
Mechanic
then
in
you
the
better
game?
not mess this up.
then these decisions will matter. Maybe if
hang
you
tight
have
there, bud. When the time
if you have certain relationships higher, then they'll get certain abilities that you can't get with
Comes-
others,
okay,
or
yeah.
I don't know how that'll work, but
Rocket style.
Rocky, what are you doing?
More gameplay. Whooping ass, baby. It looks like there are some killer abilities in this too. But I have to have that hint of skepticism with this.
Who's the monster now?
Because of how the last one went, and we already saw those little frame rate dips in the trailer.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you? The audacity that you thought you could rob me, Dweller! Feast upon them!
Oh my god. Yo, girl's kind of yoked though. I bet she does CrossFit. She got some great vascularity. And there it is. Guardians of the Galaxy out October 26, 2021. Holy. Wow. So, quick recap. We just saw a lot there. A lot. The fact that we even got it, I had no idea that was going to be a thing. And then the fact that we got so much gameplay was good and bad. I feel like they're almost forced to be more transparent with how things are, considering how the last Marvel game went. Some really cool things. Some really good things, and the only thing that's really holding me up on it is A, the past performance in the last game, and those frame rate dips that we saw. That's not good, and we won't really be able to tell how anything else goes with the greediness of microtransactions until we get into it. But the fact that it's not a live service type of game and more of a single-player, story-driven campaign game definitely helps that. So I am optimistic, but cautious at the same time. Let me know what you guys think of the trailer and the gameplay, as always, and let's keep rocking and rolling with these trailers, baby. Peace.